Hey everyone, it's Richard here. Welcome back to my channel. I've been gone for a couple months, but I assure you I've been pretty busy. I recently got AWS certified with the Certified Cloud Practitioner. Woo! Well, it's the most basic one, but it's a start. So, why did I go ahead and even get certified in the first place? Well, to be fair, I kind of have the A Cloud Guru subscription, and I think their focus is pretty much on getting certification, so I figured why not? I may as well go ahead and try to actually get certified. I've been following their AWS DevOps path that has a lot of different material and things to study, lots of certifications that you can receive through following this path. So I've been working my way through it, and it's been quite a wild ride. There definitely was a lot of studying. Even though I myself, as a seasoned IT professional, I don't often work with AWS in my current capacity, but, that's kind of going to change. I'm going to start putting myself out there more, whether it's here or somewhere else, and just really start looking onwards for cloud positions, DevOps positions, now that I have this certification. But my journey is not over yet. I think I might go ahead and even get the Solutions Architect Associate next. So I'm aiming for, so I'm starting to study for that. But today I really just want to tell you guys that it's been really fun. It's been very rewarding. It definitely feels good to know when you pass, and just maybe share some tips or some ideas if you're looking to take the certification test on things that you can try. So I got certified back in January 9th. I actually took the test in person. I was thinking about taking the test online, but I hear how very strict they are, and you might have to install some software or they screen your computer and stuff, and I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff. So I figured I'll just go ahead and to the testing center. Probably won't be that bad. This is probably during when the Delta or Omicron variant came out around that time, so I was trying to be very cautious, mask on, everything. But it was kind of in a small room, but thankfully I wasn't too close to other people, so it was all right. So I recommend maybe taking it in person if you can, and definitely more importantly than that is kind of just setting yourself in that kind of environment. So what I would normally do is I would turn down the lights. I would assume it's probably going to be a dark room. Sometimes it's a really bright room, so I kind of just try both. I try to have only one monitor. Try to use headphones or whatever they might usually give you. They gave me headphones that can just block out noise, so I used that, and put a mask on because I had a feeling I'd have to wear my mask, and it was part of the regulation at the time. So I would go ahead and put my mask on while I was doing some practice exams. So I definitely would say number one thing that probably a lot of people don't say is just kind of get used to the environment, the testing environment. It's definitely hard when you think you're here in the comfort of your own home, but when you have to go to a testing center, it's obviously not going to be as comfortable. So try to just make an example, or just try to imitate or emulate a testing environment. That way, when you're actually sitting at the desk, you're going to be a lot more prepared, more comfortable in this kind of setting, whether it's probably nasty, stale, or whatever. Just normal testing center vibes. I would definitely go ahead and try to get in that zone and that feeling. Next thing, so the learning materials that I used, A Cloud Guru, of course, like I said again, it's pretty much, I was already subscribed, so I figured let me just go ahead, use A Cloud Guru, following my path, and their course is pretty good for this certification. I'll say it's very easy to follow. I used a notebook. I just wrote down as much as I could while I was watching the videos. Because when you're at the foundation level, there's just so much thrown at you. It's hard to keep up. And I know myself, and if I didn't write it down, it's going to be harder for me to actually realize what I'm looking at. So I figured just go ahead and start writing it down. So it's my trusty book, my AWS book, and so when I took it, when the paper they give you after taking the test, And yeah, it's really just a bunch of notes. Like for almost half the book, a lot of notes. But I assure you, doing that really helped me pass. I'm not sure if you're watching this, maybe you're more of a visual learner, maybe you can remember it a lot better than I can, or maybe you're good at hands-on, you just remember working with it when you're in your like free tier account or something. That's good. And I would suggest you keep doing that. But if you kind of have that same mentality as I do, I'd recommend writing down as much as you can, at least for this fundamental course, because I think once you get the basics down, and right now I'm taking the Solutions Architect course, it seems a lot easier. A lot of stuff carries over from the beginning, so not too bad. I would recommend also A Cloud Guru offers their questions, and funny enough, some of them, maybe like, I don't know, 6 or 10 of them, were framed differently in their practice exams, but they were actually pretty close to what they would actually saw on the test. So I would recommend any kind of lab environment or practice exams you can find, or practice questions you can find online, or if you have a Cloud Guru subscription, you go ahead, use their course and use their testing questions. It's pretty good. And after that point, it's really just a matter of whatever questions you get wrong, you mark them down. You know the answer, which is fine, but once you know the answer, you need to understand why the answer is correct and why the other answers are wrong. That's something that they tell you in the course, although I'm pretty already aware of doing that with previous certification exams like the A+. It's really important to understand how they're going to frame the questions and what's the right answer for them, and then how to know what they're really asking, and then really understand each part of the question, knowing why, again, knowing why that one's right, or those 2 or 3 answers are right and the other are wrong. So getting deeper into those subjects is very important for taking the exam. It wasn't a very difficult exam entirely. I think someone could probably pass it within a month or 2. If you're really new, I'm not quite sure, but if you've worked in IT in any capacity, I think it's pretty simple to pick up if you know the basic foundational knowledge with networking, storage, OS, and just general like virtualization. Shouldn't be awfully difficult. So I just wanted to get this out there and just explain how I passed. I'll be putting some links or listing any resources that I'm aware of. And honestly, I'd rate the course pretty good. And hopefully whoever will see this, if you're looking to take the exam, you got it, you can do it. I believe in you.
Yes, we can. Thank you.
But yeah, it's a really good fundamental exam. I'm looking forward to taking more exams. Hopefully I'm not gone too long or too busy to maybe keep some updates and maybe give a review video. So hopefully everything I slightly just quickly went over maybe helps you, inspire you to take the exam. Go ahead and learn more about AWS or any other cloud provider, and just take the exam and take the leap. You never know where it's going to take you and what opportunities are out there after you finish and complete and pass. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like the video, comment any questions if you have any questions about taking the exam, or maybe the course that I've taken, or anything else that can probably help out in that aspect. Let me know. Look forward to seeing it, and hope you have a great day. Take care.